My parents gave my brother the entire family fortune and disowned me. So when he bankrupted them, I legally absorbed their empire for $1. There is a profoundly toxic delusion that infects certain wealthy families, a deeply ingrained belief that genetics dictate competence. They will look at a completely entitled, remarkably lazy son and declare him a visionary genius simply because he is the eldest, while looking at their fiercely hardworking younger child and seeing nothing but an obedient servant meant to prop up the chosen heir. I am 32 years old and I am the founder and absolute majority shareholder of a globally recognized, highly elite corporate cybersecurity firm. My entire existence is built upon absolute digital fortification, zero-trust architecture, and the meticulous dismantling of hostile network threats. I manage massive contracts for international banking institutions, securing billions of dollars in highly sensitive assets. My journey to this position was not paved with family money. It was forged in the fires of complete vicious abandonment. My parents owned a massive, highly lucrative international shipping and logistics corporation. When I turned 18 years old, I assumed I would be brought into the family fold to help modernize their aging digital infrastructure. Instead, my parents sat me down in their lavish, sprawling estate and delivered a completely devastating ultimatum. They informed me that my older brother Julian was officially appointed as the sole successor and chief executive officer of the entire family empire. Julian was a deeply arrogant, breathtakingly incompetent man who spent his university years throwing lavish parties and barely passing his introductory business courses. My parents demanded that I drop out of my advanced computer science program and accept a minimum wage position as Julian's personal administrative assistant. When I completely refused, demanding respect and a seat at the table I deserved, my parents did not hesitate. They entirely disowned me. They cut off my university funding, stripped my name from the family trust, and literally threw my belongings out onto the driveway. They told me I would be an absolute failure without their money. I spent the next 10 years sleeping on secondhand mattresses, working grueling 100-hour weeks, and coding proprietary security algorithms until my fingers bled. While I built an impenetrable digital fortress and amassed a personal net worth stretching into the hundreds of millions of dollars, Julian was busy driving my family's legacy directly into a concrete wall. Julian treated the corporate logistics firm like a limitless personal slush fund. He leased fleets of private jets, bought massive coastal properties, and completely ignored the desperately needed upgrades to the company's aging network security. He surrounded himself with sycophants and fired anyone who dared to question his catastrophic financial decisions. My parents turned a completely blind eye, blindly funding his delusions while their shipping empire slowly rotted from the inside out. I had not spoken to them in exactly 14 years. I believed the silence would last for the rest of my natural life. Click the link to hear the full story.